Hey guys, what's up? My name is Alex Fox, and today we are doing the second part of my Minecraft Woodland Mansion house tour. If you're seeing this video, I assume that you've already seen the part 1 video of this. So I'm just recording this now to keep it going. So let's dive right into it. Now, I did say we're going to do the upstairs, but before we get on to that, we're going to go out here, because I forgot to show you that I have a back gate, or back door for the, in the fence. It doesn't contain much, it just contains this path and a lamp and a banner. It also does contain this, window as well, so we can actually get in there and spy on mobs if they're coming out from the back gate. I should add one round the front really, but I haven't done that yet. Then I'm gonna go through here. Oh, and there's a creeper in this dark tunnel. But then anyways, in the side of this mountain there's a little tunnel. Then we're gonna go through here, through these little gates, and then we can just watch through this window from where we're standing. That's pretty much all I wanted to show you, so I'm just going to rush towards the staircase real quick. Okay, we're here. So let's go up, and we're going to go this way first. So here is the bathroom. This is one of the original rooms, so it's a bit weird. For example, this is massive shower here, which has very odd flowing water. There's a sink. There's a toilet that has had the same design for ages, and then a towel rack with every different color of the rainbow, and finally a bath with actual water using waterlogged stairs, and of course a little rug. Okay, now getting further down here, we are going to go inside of this room next, which is the office. We've got stairs, we've got this painting which represents our computer, got a nice little small tree design using a plant pot, then a dead bush for our little stem and trunks, and then some and then a leaf block for, well, the leaves. We've also got Lily Valley and a little sofa here. Next is the library. Now this is inspired from one of the rooms in Minecraft, and I've kept basically the same design because it uses bookshelves and stuff like that. There is also another entrance to this library here at the back, and we have also got a librarian villager who isn't actually a librarian. It's this guy Justin. Yeah. And then up here we have the second part of the library. If you're wondering what these lights are, by the way, on the ceiling, you'll see them everywhere in the second floor. Well, they're for later. And then, yeah, each individual book here, and then a bit of study space. We'll get to that room in a minute. But first, I want to show you this room over here, which is the diner room. This room is again inspired off of, I think it's called the medium library room inside of my house. And here it's got table, and it's got candles on it as well. And this is where, if it was an actual mansion in real life, where all the dinner parties would take place. But it's relatively small compared to stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty neatly designed. But then there's a drinks bar back here. And turns out there was this room here. So this room, the drinks bar, has two different entrances, which is why I purposely decided to build it. This next to the dining room. This room is also very much based on another room in the Minecraft Woodland Mansion. So here we've got some bar runners. We've got Harry and Vincey, and they're just selling sea pickles at the moment because it looks like cups and stuff. Oh, but we do have a juice machine, though. Doesn't actually squirt out juice. but it uses a pumpkin and a melon for orange juice and maybe lime or lemon juice. But that's it. Ignore those zombie sounds. Then we're going to go in here, which is the workshop. And it contains every single different workstation there is in Minecraft. Crafting table, furnace, enchanting table, brewing stand, anvil, smithing table, cartography table, smoker, lectern, blast furnace, fletching table, although it doesn't actually work, loom, grindstone, composter, stone cutter, cauldron, and a jukebox. So all different workstations. And then next is the disco room. This is a very lovely, has a very nice rainbow pattern floor with these jukeboxes as well all around. And it has a bunch of lanterns hanging from the ceiling. Now if we go up here, we can spot this guy here, which is DJ Nitwit. And he's our main DJ for the thing. And this chest contains every single different music disc there is. So there's 19 at the time of recording this. And this room, and this little archway here leads into the library, which is the room I was going to show you. The room I showed you earlier, but now it has, and that's the doorway that we didn't get around to. But anyways, that is it. This also has the framework of an actual building in the Woodland Mansion as well, and I believe it's the one with the arena, the one that was featured in the movie for the infamous scene, Chicken Jockey. But anyways, that's it for this part. We're going to go across to the next part, which is across this hallway here. So first, we have the nursery. And this is just a room containing every single plant. Yeah, I mean, literally every single plant. You have to hover in order to see all of them. But yeah, there's loads of them. Oh, that's unfortunate. A mushroom has also spread to that podzol block, which is not what we want. Anyways, this room here is the library. We've already been through here, but it's a secondary entrance. This is the stairs to the 3rd floor, but we'll get there soon. And now, we have the nether portal room. Now, if you're wondering for this strange design, it's because if you were to enter the nether portal from the other way, it would spawn you out somewhere totally different from when you first entered. So that is why it's like that. Just look at it, it's a bit ugly, really. Here we've got the playroom, which is a bit like the kiddie room. It's got a little kiddie pool in it, and it's got a lovely rainbow carpet. It's also got a interesting painting fitting onto the window there. Then here we've got the living room. This is, again, very much focused on bamboo, and that is, like I said in the last part, I always like to do new builds focused on the update that they were in to see evolution. So when I created this world, when I was 8 or 9, or whenever it was, this room wasn't here, and I replaced it with something else. But it contains a bunch of tables and, of course, a bunch of books. And then round here is the understairs little part. Yeah. And then out here is the balcony. And it overlooks the garden, quite nice. And it has these little lights on it to stop mobs from spawning. So that's it for down here. However, we're going to come around and go upstairs to the 3rd floor. And here we are. I still have left the illager statue here because it actually hides a secret. If we fly over here and we grab some grey wool, we can then break his nose to get into the secret treasure room. I say secret, this originally did not have any windows in it, but it felt a bit wrong, so now this does have windows on it. but it contains all the loot you could ever need. So it's stashed away. So its main entrance is stashed away behind somewhere no one would want to look. Behind the villagers' nose. Behind the illagers' nose, sorry. Then out this door here is a giant rooftop area, and these are the lights that I showed you earlier. So they all spy from they all come in from underneath on the floor underneath this. But the lights basically prevent mobs from spawning, and we can just see over the forest. Over there's my lake I talked about last episode. Out there's the front, see? But yeah, the mansion has a bit of a weird shape, and its second floor is only tiny. So let's get on to the actual rooms. First of all, we've got Alex's bedroom. This is referring to Alex as in the Alex character. As you can see, I always play as the Alex character, even though I'm not a girl. But anyway, we've got this modern tree design back from earlier. And then each bedroom in this house contains a little a fireplace right behind some iron bars, and then it also contains a painting. And I've got this bed here. Going across, we've got the kids' bedroom here. This again contains another fireplace and again another photo. It contains a nice little sofa, blue bed, and then a bush on a grass block, and some pink cherry leaves in the corner. And then we have got the guest bedroom here. This, again, contains a fireplace in the corner, and then a painting, and then yellow bed, an empty random chest, an acacia pressure plate table, and a little bamboo sofa. It's worth noting that all three of these bedrooms here connect to a balcony, which can connect to any one of them, which again overlooks the garden. It's half size than the one that was down below, but it's still kind of impressive. Next, across the room, we've got Steve's bedroom. This is referring to Steve in Minecraft, of course. So, again, chimney at the top, fireplace. Then painting, then brown bed, a tiny little sofa, and then a cornflower in a plant pot. This room is the simplest of all the bedrooms, and I just kind of like it this way, really. It's just there, you know. Next up, we've got the attic, and this is a teeny tiny little attic, but it's full of cobwebs, which I, of course, placed down, and it's got a spider spawner, which I, of course, placed down. But this is, in fact, inspired by a secret room that you'd normally find in a woodland mansion. So that's why I decided to keep it here for a little attic, 2-height attic space I've got here. Oh, and the final room is the map room here. And this is a great way to see the mansion in top-down view. So here's the front lawn, here's the little bridge across. There's a little trail. Then here's the garden. Those red pluses are where the lights are hiding. So you can see the pool and pretty much everything else. Got a couple of bookshelves. And you can go out onto the same balcony as earlier. And if we go in the secret treasure room from this door, we can't actually do that. It's just there because of symmetry. And if we look from the back, you can actually see what an item frame texture would look like if it had a map in it, but it was a full-size block, which I just found out and is pretty cool. The other thing you've got to mention about this house is if it's sold, it's only technically 4-bedroomed house with only 1 bathroom in it. So just keep that in mind, because all the other rooms are just for fun or pretty much just absolute junk. Now that's not it. Oh no, there's a little bit more that we have to come around to, and it actually lies back down on this first floor. You may have noticed I went past this door here earlier. The door to the downstairs cupboard contains a bunch of empty barrels, but this trapdoor here leads down to a full entire basement. So, to start things off, we have got this old coal mine. It's an abandoned coal mine, but of course it was built by me. But just for the law, we'll pretend this is an actual coal mine, so you can see all the coal and the stuff that was placed by me, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It only digs into like a small little ravine afterwards. There's no other way to find this as well. You just got to dig into it. It's a bit annoying though. Don't look at this. This tried to be good. It's not good. Next, if we go down this way, we can enter the axolotl tank. And you'll see I've decorated it so it's just like a lush cave. Got these glowberries everywhere. And this little gate here. Meet my axolotls who are hiding in this tunnel here. Where are they? Aha! To them here. This is Choco, that's Lemonade. Somewhere along here. Is my third axolotl, Pinky. So Pinky, Choco, and Lemonade. They're my three ones. They're three axolotls. And I just had them because they're pretty cool. Next, we have the secret grotto, which is to this way, and it is full of amethyst and all that. Here we have the LA cage. Sky the LA, holding a music disc with a note block next to the cage. But yeah, this grotto I made as like a little hideout. It's very secret. Along this way, you'll find a little entrance, which actually, believe it or not, leads all the way back into aquarium. A seemingly ordinary room here. Looks like a fish died. An ordinary room, but it was hiding an entrance to the secret grotto all along. And then here, around to the left, we have the axolotl tank, which you can actually just enter straight from the secret grotto. But yeah, I don't want to go that way. I literally just added these stairs here. On the left here, we've got Sanford sewers. Yeah, again, built by me, but let's just pretend the sewers cut right through my house, would ya? And then over here on the right is my swimming pool, and this is actually a little shortcut straight from the basement all the way to the pool. So if you've been in the bubble water, you'll see there's a little hole. This is what's down that hole. So it takes you all the way out to the bubble water in the garden, because I had a dream about it when I was very little, and I couldn't stop thinking about that kind of concept ever since. Now, if you're wondering what this trapdoor is, well, we have to go all the way outside of the mansion first. But I'm going to save that for part 3. See you next time.